Hey everyone, my name's Mike Sherry and I am really excited to show you this new Thor Motorhome Chateau. This is more what I call like the value edition, and I'll get into that here in just a second. But before we get there, a little bit about who I am and who we are at Paul Sherry RVs. My name is Michael Sherry, and I do videos here at Paul Sherry RVs just to point out what's cool, what's new, what's exciting out in the industry. A lot of my videos are like this, where I just walk around a new RV, whether it's a motorhome, trailer, or fifth wheel, and just kind of show you a little bit about it. But also as a result of these videos and as a result of our reputation here at Paul Sherry RVs, we sell RVs nationwide, all around the nation. We have customers coming from. Just this morning, a customer came all the way from Colorado to buy a new trailer. And why are customers traveling all this distance to buy RVs at Paul Sherry's? And I kind of ask myself that question a lot. But one reason is we just kind of do business the way you want to be treated. One thing in the RV industry right now is not only is there a lot of price differences amongst dealers, but a lot of dealers are charging you for what I call added or hidden fees on top of their sale price. So maybe their sale price is $10,000, but they have $1,500 in fees, which could be cleanup fees, walkthrough fees, transportation fees, all these weird fees that they charge you for with really not even showing you, I've heard. So we do not do that here at Paul Sherry's. We've got a reputation by absolutely not doing that. So check us out on Google. You'll find real customers who can confirm this. They've left us reviews and that they've traveled the miles and done business here at Paul Sherry. So that's just one reason, and there's more, but I know you guys are ready to look at this Chateau. So I'm going to turn this off my face and onto the Chateau. So I'm sitting inside, and we're just going to go right outside and start on the outside and jump in. This is the all-new Chateau 31WV. It's a 2020 model, and this is a brand new model for really the later part of 2020. This just came in. And this is what I want to call like the value edition. So this floor plan, if you're shopping around, is the same as the 31W. Now this is a 31WV, but this is the same as the 31W. The difference is you're going to save about $8,000 off the price by buying this compared to the 31W, and I'm going to show you all about this here. So it still has a lot of the same features as the 31W. It starts off with a solid fiberglass front cap. This Thor's signature cap. You notice how it wraps around the edge here very nicely. It goes all the way up into the roof line, a foot into the roof, so it's going to really keep the nose of this front end together, which has historically been an issue in Class C RVs. If you've shopped around for older Class Cs, the nose can be an issue. But with this solid fiberglass front cap, there's very little to no areas for water to penetrate, and also there's a structural component to this front cap being the solid fiberglass there. This is built on the Ford E450 chassis with the 6.8 liter Triton motor on it. Very renowned power plant system provided by Ford. Ford also has more service stations than any other chassis manufacturer out there in the industry. So if you do happen to have an issue on the road, not only is there a good warranty provided by Ford, but there's actually the service stations to keep you on the road. The WV comes with the white exterior, which is white gel coat finish. So as I get close here to the sidewalls, you'll notice it has a nice sheen to the sidewall. It's nice and smooth, and I do not see the individual fibers in the fiberglass. That means it's gel coated, and that basically is a couple extra coats of clear coat that they put on this. And this is really just going to keep this motorhome looking good for years and years to come. And also it keeps it so much cleaner compared to units that don't have that gel coat finish. Big storage compartment back here in the rear. I like how it has a light, and also how the flooring is all lino, so it's easy to clean up. Because storage compartments, you're going to maybe store something a little dirtier in there. This has the full wall slide on this side. There is a single slide unit, has a ladder to get up onto the roof to do your roof maintenance, and also it has a hitch that comes here from the factory with your pre-wired 7-pin and 4-pin. So if you are hauling some type of trailer or maybe an automobile, you have your wiring already back there. It's the standard receiver size, and it is an 8,000 pound hitch, 500-pound tongue rating. So that's probably the strongest tow rating you're going to find on this chassis. Thor has what they've done to do that is they take all their chassis that come from Ford into a company called MoreRide, and MoreRide upfits their chassis to allow it to be strong enough to be able to tow that kind of weight. I do want to point out something along here. It's kind of hard to catch on the camera view, but you notice this rail here. That is actually what I call a screw cover. This roof on this is a synthetic rubber roof, and it wraps around to the sidewalls, and that rubber roof actually screws in behind that screw cover that we're seeing there along the roof edge. And you might be thinking, Mike, you're super weird. Why are you pointing that out to me? Well, I'm pointing that out because the competition doesn't do it like that. In fact, the competition, you don't see that rail there because it's actually on top of the roof. And if you know anything about water, if you put the screw cover on top of the roof, it kind of creates an area for water to puddle up. And then you have, I don't know, probably a couple hundred holes on top of your roof where all those screws are going through. Now they're sealed up, don't get me wrong, but this is a much better way, having the screw cover, the rubber roof material screwed into the sidewalls, and the screw cover on the sidewall. So I hope that didn't confuse you too much, but much better design, as I've seen them both. We have power awning on this, so it just goes in and out with a button. Also, I love this about the Chateaus. There's no step that goes in and out that gets rusty, that breaks. The steps are built into the motorhome. Makes it easy entry, and it's not a lot of height here, you notice, so it's very simple to get in here. All right, so I'm walking in, and I'm going to turn right towards the front of the motorhome, and we get this question from time to time from people that are just getting into this. So, you know what? Why is this a Class C? A Class C has the overhang that allows for extra sleeping, which is what we're looking at here. Now, there's a couple cushions. I can pull this cushion forward, and this cushion's going to slide into place. Get it with one hand, and that creates for a big sleeping area up there. Now that ladder is going to hook into these two metal brackets here, and that's going to allow you to get up into that sleeping area nice and easy. So big extra sleeping area. Again, built on the Ford chassis. All the controls from your foot pedals to your steering controls are just very similar to what you're used to in your automobile. Ford puts in the cruise control on their steering wheel here. This does have power windows and power locks for the front entry up here. Has a really nice radio. It's going to be a Bluetooth ready radio, Sirius XM ready radio. And also it has, check this out. Turn the key on. Sorry for the beeping, but if I throw it into reverse, it automatically kicks on the backup camera and I can see what's behind me. Nice feature. All right. Also, what I like about the Class C, so you can get in from these doors just like you would a van, right? But you can also do what I just did and get in from the cab or from the motorhome side. All right, I'm going to turn around and we'll get into the motorhome. Okay, kitchen. So from this booth, nice booth that comes down for extra sleeping, has a couple beverage holders in it, and good viewing to the television. The television's actually right across from the couch, which I'll show you here in a second. But from that booth all the way down, way into the bedroom, that's all one slide. Really opens up this floor plan. Look at all the foot room here, plenty of foot room. And notice it's almost pure linoleum from front to back, so it's easy to clean, which I like that. You know, I don't want to be camping and just worrying about my camper getting dirty. But here's the couch here, as you see here, so really good viewing to the television, as you can see, and also a couple beverage holders behind the couch. Now the couch does come down for extra sleeping, and you can see it has a couple seat belts in there as well. So just up in this front compartment, you could sleep 6 people. With the back bed there, 2 in the back, you can sleep a total of 8 people in this motorhome. So it's a great motorhome to travel with your friends and with your family. All right, as we walked in the door, I bypassed some stuff because I got excited. But up here is going to be your control panel. This will put your slide in and out. This also has tank heaters. Those are for your holding tanks. So you can turn this on if you're going to camp in cooler weather. That's going to keep your holding tanks from freezing up. Your water pump control. This also has an onboard Onan generator. It's an Onan 4,000 kilowatt made by Cummins. Now, I know you know that name. That's a very good name. Cummins generator. It's a gasoline power generator. Runs on the same gas tank as what what the engine does, and you can start it right here. And that's going to power everything in this motorhome. So you can use this motorhome anywhere. You can use everything anywhere, I like to say. Heating and air conditioning control here. That's your thermostat. And down here we have a couple cool things. This is a solar panel controller there. So this is prep for solar. It has the plug-in right on top of the roof up there. So you can add that solar panel and you're good to go. All you need to do is buy the solar panel. Battery disconnect. We have, these are your stabilizing jacks. They're power stabilizing jack control there. A couple light controls here. Power on-in controls and step light control there. And then behind this cabinet here is a great spot to hang your coats, maybe a beach towel or something like that. Nice closet there to do that in. All right, on to the kitchen. So kitchen is really well thought out. Has a couple cabinets up here, microwave, convection microwave. So this is what I call a half-time oven. Cooks your food in half the time. If you use full time, you're just going to have a really well done steak. Down here we have an induction cooktop. This is new technology for RVs. It's been out for a while, but we're starting to see this in RVs. I like it. It's cool to the touch as soon as you turn the pan off. And then over here, if you're more traditional, want to use the propane gas range, it has 2 burners for that. Nice countertop space here. See if I can get this to come up. Sometimes I can. Yeah. So it has a little pop-up there. There's some USB plug-ins and a couple normal outlets here, actually 3 altogether. And that's a great spot to plug in your coffee maker, plug in a crock pot, various items like that. A single basin sink. I love that. In our homes, we're used to double basin sinks. The trouble is a home sink just is too big for this area. So they've done split sinks in RVs in the past, but if I split this sink, neither side then is big enough that I can actually fit my the thing I fry my eggs in, my pan in the morning. It just won't fit. It's too big. So I like the single basin because I can actually fit my pan down in there to wash it. Nice residential style faucet. I love that feature, having the pull down option there. And then the countertop itself is a seamless countertop that allows for that sink to be sunk down, which I prefer. And notice there's no edging here. It's not a Formica countertop. It's a nice seamless edge countertop. Plenty of drawers and storage space here in the kitchen. Let me just open up a couple here. Full depth drawers too. Notice how deep those are, and you can get to the full depth by how the rollers are on this. So you're not digging your hand down in there trying to get whatever's stuck in the back of the drawer if you've had some cheaper drawers in the past. All right, and you can't not have a kitchen without a refrigerator. This is a Dometic RV style refrigerator. So this is going to work off propane gas when you're not have access to electricity. So that's going to keep your food cool no matter what type of really conditions you're in, and it automatically does that. All right, coming through this hallway, we have a lot of storage area. Notice the mirrored closets and multiple drawers. There's 5 right there. And then before we get to that, we have this pantry area with some pull-out storage space there. This is a good spot for your box and canned goods. Nice and deep, couple feet deep. And then some wardrobe space. So not only can you sleep, 8 people, you have the space for all their stuff, which that can be an issue sometimes, right? And then getting into the master bedroom, we have even more space. Have a good spot here to put a television, and then more wardrobe space behind these mirrored closets. Notice the hanging rod. And then what I was just sitting on is going to be your queen bed. So it's a true queen bed, walk all the way around it, and then more storage above the bed there. Now you can make this bedroom private. It has this accordion curtain here that'll come out, and you can make it private there. Also, on both sides of the bed, there's power. There is USB hookups on this side of the bed to charge your devices such as phones and iPads. Now, behind this door is going to be your bathroom. This is all-in-one bathroom, meaning the shower, sink, and stool is all in this bathroom. There's a rod there to hang up a bath towel, nice foot flush toilet, nice sink, hot and cold water, and some more storage in here for your extra toiletries, which is always a benefit. You never want to run out of toilet paper, especially spots to put your toilet paper, so then you might run out more often. Nice stand-up shower with a skylight. Plenty of interior ceiling height. Disclaimer, I'm 6 foot tall. There's plenty for me. So maybe if you're 8 foot tall, it might be a little tight. But plenty if you're 6 foot. A couple more spots for, maybe robes or bath towels in the back of the door there. All right, you're probably tired of hearing me talk, so I'm just going to finish out. That completes this walkthrough of the chateau. I'm going to post a couple links below. Make sure you check those out. I'll have our website on there, financing options if you're looking to finance this to get a low payment, trade-in options if you're looking to upgrade. We do that here too. So thanks for watching, and everyone enjoy the rest of your day wherever you may be.